auditório de pé aplaudindo os jovens.
safe like it now. Sung for beer to shine, but not what can let me hear. You'll be forever.
Jehovah, you
Sing it.
I trust
In you.
in you.
Say it, y'all.
Oh Lord, Jehovah, you
I trust. Say it.
I trust
Show me how to do it, y'all.
in you.
I believe. say goodbye to my trouble, goodbye to my pain, y'all. Goodbye, y'all. Everybody raise it up. You are the God of miracles, say it.
You are the God of miracles.
You are the God of wonders.
You are the God of wonders.
You are the God of powerful.
You are the God of
I believe, say it.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
Say it, say it. I believe.
I believe.
I believe, say it.
I believe.
Say it, y'all.
I believe. I believe.
So long, yeah, so long, yeah, so long. Goodbye to my trouble, goodbye to my pain, y'all. Somebody wave me bye-bye, somebody wave me bye-bye. You ain't welcome here, you ain't welcome here. Goodbye to my trouble, goodbye to my pain, y'all. I can't hear you up there. Somebody raise it up, say. Somebody raise it up, say. You are the God of miracles, hey.
You are the God of miracles.
Ah, you are the God of wonders.
You are the God of wonders.
Thank you. We cast our cares upon you, for you care for us. That's what we can say.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe, say it.
I believe.
I believe.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Water you turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power, our God, our God. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
eyes of the blind, there's no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
God is
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. Yeah, it's about 21 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. Yours truly, the Pitbull of Radio, Lennox Smith. And joining us a little later on, yours truly, Michael K, Mikey K. I must say a pleasant good morning to Take Bull, Manifesto Police, some international party too, some kind of other thing there. You forming a party and all on the media here. And what Bitcoin reach? What Bitcoin reach?
God is for us.
Why ain't send some money from them to buy some Bitcoin? No, am I getting money to buy Bitcoin? I see it telling everybody Bitcoin reach. What the hell you want some of these people to get money to buy Bitcoin? Why ain't organize and get it going? Report some Bitcoin. If you're big in the Bitcoin business, give me a start in Bitcoin.
Stand against.
What is that? All I know the deal, something with the deal, right? But Anthony Medford, good morning. Suka, good morning. Sukai. Oh God, it's moving so fast. The Velka ball, oh boy, only moving fast. Saruj.
God is greater. Our God
Hey Suraj, good morning. Davy, good morning. Zibrangani, good morning.
is any other.
Calvin O'Brady, the O'Brady Bunch, good morning.
Healer. Awesome in
Bujram John, a pleasant good morning. Jesse, Abraham, good morning to you.
God is great.
Michael Scotton, good morning.
Our God is stronger.
Salome Mary Davis, good morning to you.
Any
Peter Dindal, good morning.
God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God.
Hey Marilyn Nesbitt, good morning.
And if our God is
Hey Marilyn Seacharan, a pleasant good morning to you too.
with us, and if our God is with us,
Hey Teresa D. Souza, good morning.
God is for
Keith, not Rowley, but Keith Ramnat, good morning to you.
us. And if our God,
Hey Carmen, good morning Carmen.
what can stand against?
Mike, good morning to you Mike. Hey Gregory Charles, good morning. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's what we talking about, eh? I like this tune, you know. Hey DJ Pitbull, give me some bass, give me some bass. that bass.
And the eyes
Let me listen to the lyrics. Let me listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics.
no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness you shine.
That what we talking about.
The ashes we rise.
Hey, let me say a pleasant good morning to baby. Baby, a pleasant good morning to you. Not forgetting Miss Balmain. Video, good morning to you. All the videos, a pleasant good morning. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than
I think I see Beulah. Good morning.
our God is healer. Awesome.
Hey, Jennifer, Rose, good morning.
Our God.
Hafisa D. Mohammed. Give me some bass, give me some bass.
Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. No one like you. None like you.
Lyrics.
Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Our God is greater.
Hey, Prima, good morning to you.
God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer.
Hey, let's send all the voice notes one time. Let's send all the voice notes. I go in there now on my for those who I forget. Just send my hey on WhatsApp. I know the WhatsApp number 366-3053. And don't forget to send your message to one time your voice note. And what's your front burner? What's your breaking point? And it's good to see that many of you have a lot of breaking points. I see every day since we started breaking pointing, people bringing up things that some people forget, which is good. We must keep reminding each other about the wickedness about this government, because it looked like all of we had plenty breaking points and we don't know which one outbeat what, because we don't know it have plenty more breaking points to come when it comes to this taxing, lying, thieving, nasty, piping, sprung in government.
Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who am I missing out, boy? Let me go. Hey, Nadira, pleasant good morning to you. Mira from Princestown, good morning. Primraj, good morning to you. Radha, good morning to you. Dudat, Mohan, good morning.
Water you turned in.
Biznat Pasada, pleasant good morning to you.
Open the eyes.
Hey Wayne, good morning Wayne, good morning. Just School, good morning.
Like you.
Hey Kathleen, good morning to you. And Munsami, good morning. Anthony McFords, good morning. Tommy Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you. Mala, good morning.
Out of the
Nancy Basdio, good morning to you. Royal Passad, good morning, my brother. Deborah, Chatu, and Deborah. Dave and Deborah, good morning to you all too. Dave and Denise, good morning. Roma Price, good morning to you. Ann Brown, good morning. And Jackman, pleasant good morning to you and your family out there in Valencia. How about to forget the gas man, good morning. And let me say pleasant good morning to Das and her husband. Family members, a pleasant good morning to you all. Delia, Neil De Silva, KK, good morning to each and every one of you.
Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you.
Hey, Cindy Mohan, I forgotten you, girl. How am I gonna do that? The Hulk. Rah! When you pick a turn green when you see Rowley. Man, David Banner. Just turn green and just. I wonder if I could say that, boy. What to do to Rowley, what we want the Hulk do, Rowley. Remember, the Hulk is a fiction movie, you know. All you go tell me what the Hulk could do, Rowley. I can't say. Big Speaks, good morning. Annette Drakes, good morning to you. Rolly, good morning, my brother. You're coming on late now, man. Angela, good morning. Hi, Angela Darius, good morning. Stefan, good morning. Razama, I see like you put capital words there now, boy. Hey, Stefan, I ain't see a long time, Razama. Where you hiding? Like Rowley get the better here, or you take a pay and then buy out. Let me know, you know. Let me feel it. Let me feel the music.
And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? Stand against.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
What the pitbull reach? I reached Stefan. I reached Lazama. Where was? Don't tell me Rowley, someone Rowley getting to you know. Well, that is Stefan on YouTube, eh? The YouTube, eh? I know which one, if it's on the Real Media TT side, or if it's on the Corridor Transmission side, or it's on the Workers' Rights platform. Most of the morning, I'm seeing each and every one of you. Big say, oh boy. Correct, man. When you have God in your life, and you want God, we want the watch, man. We need more than God, you know. We need ourselves too. To get rid of this demon, man.
None like you.
But that is Guamati Rampol. Good morning to you.
Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one.
Donovan Garcia, pleasant good morning. Alan Hercules, a pleasant good morning to you. Don't say do not Mohan already. Ryan Nick Chedi, good morning. Ramana Lakshman, a pleasant good morning. Gloria Escola, good morning to you. 007, good morning. Audrey Greenwich. Audrey is Magillano. She fighting the PNM long time. All in there, that place there, boy. That PNM den there now. That carnival place there, that PNM den. The carnival committee or something. So, Audrey, what the name of that place where you used to work there, girl? That is a PNM den, just like how Pantry is a PNM den. Just like how the Law Association is a PNM den. Just like how the everything is a PNM den, boy. Oh God, like PNM put everything in a hole.
Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God.
Oh boy, 007 look on from London or in London. How things say it cold? Well, I know them Canadian and them balling. They say it cold right now in Canada. How things in what part of the world, wherever outside you are? Nina Steiner, how things is in Australia? Hey, my Japanese friend, how things in Japan? I see a kind of bacchanal going on in South Korea. Defense minister resigned. Some martial law bacchanal scene say, you see all the people that's gone bad out there. Them don't let no government come wrong them, you know. They start to resign and thing, you know. Hey, Mike Jagral, good morning. Hey, Bitcoin reach 102. You see our same boy manifesto, Marco? If you did send something for me, Lennox and Mikey, the ground report, since you were showing me 80 something, all now is 102. We'd have been good to go. You see what I'm showing you? Only talk, and you ain't getting rid nothing. Oh God, you ain't getting rid nothing.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Come now, manifesto, Macro. You want to see the growth of the ground report? There's a man have millions and millions of Bitcoin. You tell everybody you come to not just so you're going to open business. You're going to get snails and make products. You're going to watch me. You're coming with some party, some next kind of party. I forget the next name. It done. You're done that already. Since then to now, you will make an investment in Bitcoins on the ground report team, the ground report program, where we could tell the people. We can tell Anthony Medfords, Ann Munsami, everybody, Mike Jackler, Lal, everybody, Bernadette, everybody. I could say, earlier, this manifesto man is a serious businessman. This man, very, very serious in this Bitcoin, and he have investments all over. He's a businessman. And since then, on the Lord, this man gave the ground report. Start off the ground report with $500,000 in Bitcoins or something. Well, I don't know the price or whatever. I just throw it out now. Which equals to in TT 200,000 TT, 300,000 TT. He organized and he put up the ground report so we could organize and pay for a radio station and them kind of thing here, because he want to see we all that Bitcoins, all that money. And you telling me you ain't tell me yet go and check a radio station. You're paying that when the money come because you making money in Bitcoins? No. What? Something wrong, man. Why are you doing with that? Nah. Let me take some God for that. Oh God. I wonder if you understand. I sure. Let me tell you all who understand what he's saying. Bernadette, Darrow, right? Who ain't called Ben? I hope you're behaving yourself, you know, Ben. You ain't agree with me? How does this manifesto, Marco, this man say, well, again, I tend towards the ground report program and the upliftment of the ground report program, because elections now are right on TV, right on social media, and I want them on radio to touch the rest of people, to get to the masses and them. So I will do so. Up to now, we ain't say that, man manifesto, Marco. I say you don't say that. And then now you could, what's man? You know you like to say, oh, what dumb Chinese. Why are they talking about this? Hey, what? Well, all right. Put the $500,000 Bitcoin or however much, and you are part of the programming. If none of them are putting their money where their mouth is, and you paying your money where your mouth is, and you want a program, you paying for programming, and Munsami, everybody go understand, you know? You pay money where your mouth is, and watch. If you say the programming is Bitcoin, it's Bitcoin today, well, see they say bricks. If they say today we teaching the people about bricks, We sending the message to Kamala them about bricks. If they say, hey, this morning we want to tell Kamala and the UNC what we expect more in the manifesto. What? Bitcoins run and it's what? If you want the 220 towers in that manifesto, you're getting it. So what say you? What say you, my brother? Oh, nice. Ali Tridi says she good. All right. I was now going back in this next man, you know. Wait, up to now, even some call me. Trini Nairo. Look how long I'm begging for Ali Trini. When we done the program 10 o'clock, even said call the pitbull phone and say, hey, look Trini Nairo here. Ali Trini, all right. Why are you doing with that Trini Nairo? Right, who agree with me? Let me go back and see all who agree with what I say there. Before I play this tune there to soak in what I say there. Oh, then eventually you get bigger. Oh, I ain't see your answer coming up yet because I start from the top. Margaret, I see Margaret. Nigel Black, good morning. Who I missing? I see Nigel Black. I see who I miss? I miss Rudy, like you know, look on partner. Morning. Hey, Jasuda. Dow, good morning. Well, Ben, I don't tell you morning. Andrea, Alfonso, good morning. Annie, good morning. Earl, good morning. Darren, Daniel. Hey, Darren, I'll show you and all go agree with me when you come to the manifesto, police. Right now, he there on the thing there is stick bull. Yeah. The man, all they done here was say, I ain't gonna say it again. I ain't gonna say it again. Regent Jamaraj, look, he say a thumbs up, all right. Right? Yeah, well, this one say he on. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Michael, good morning to you, my brother. We're calling Cindy, I don't tell you morning. Right. All right. You say the XLM $.4907. Open the account for the ground report with Bitcoin. Open it with XLM. And how much ever money is that or whatever, 0.4 whatever. If that gains. When we build and we get good in the Bitcoin, you rather organize and come with the snail factory. We will have enough money to open to buy everybody's snails and then we go get a big warehouse central area where east, west, north, south, central. We go open a branch in Tobago if Tobago had them snail problem too. Everybody, because we had the money from Bitcoin going up, because right, look at them about the ETH is 3,922. Open all of that for we. After 6 months, Manifesto Mako, we will organize and we will rent a big warehouse. We have a nice banking account because remember we had to buy snails. And we buying everybody snails. How much a crocker's bag? And by the meanwhile, you will link the outside market, wherever we had to get to store the snails. For it to reach outside market to make the snail products. That cleaning skin and all them kind of thing that you send for me. Right? You go organize and you go get we go see about getting the snails here. And to get whatever equipment it need to hold the snails, whether it's a fridge, you know, to preserve the snails for exportation. You now will organize and find the snail market for we all day. While the Bitcoin and the XLM and the all that money thing there, you only throwing out, but you ain't running nothing at all. Plenty ideas. The ground report want to execute the ideas. We want to rid this country of them African snails and them. You send me the answer. You tell me and show me and I see all the evidence. I study everything Manifesto Mako. You tell watch me, I see all the different products, snail, juice or snail, slime, because it is wherever they're doing with it. fixing people back nice. All we want here, all I want is now the start. You are the money. Use the Bitcoin. Use the XMZ. Use the next one with the 4,000. But you use the businessman. You have the ideas. Just give it the start. And the start easy. Start we off with all them thing there, some shares and all them thing there. Let be about 500,000 TT in that kind of shares there. We let our bill because you go tell we how to do it or however to get rich like you. We let our bill. When it bill, we organize warehouse. We organize proper sale. You go send the studies and what is the equipment we need to preserve these snail and them. And then one time you go tell me you get somewhere in China or Japan or who go be collecting the snails now. So then we go put things in place for containers. Look, you say now the DOGE is 4,000. Oh God, 44,625. You only hurting we head with what this, that, and that. Your worry involved. Everybody involved because are we putting it up and thing? You go see all we listeners and callers go see where we reach with Bitcoins, where we reach with the DOMD and all those various things. Then we go let them know. Set everybody go be set now to let their neighbors, their friends throughout Trinidad know well. They have somewhere to drop the snails and them. Santa Cruz says she have plenty and she fig cheese, she can't make pay me or pasta or something. So she can't make the the thing when they say the beef in the middle and all kind of thing now. And fish and some just do it with all kind of thing in the middle now. I forget where it's called that thing. Yeah. And everybody go bring the snails. We go organize a nice warehouse. All you have to do is get who business place or they buying the snails somewhere. How much we gain per container of snails or per ton of snails or per mega ton of snails or whatever. So we now could calculate how much we gain if we fill a container of snails to ship to your people out there. Make sure you get the market for we out there. So if they say, well, a container of snail go be will work up to about a million TT. Well, we go know all right, a million TT, and then to ship the container will be X amount of money to ship the container thing. Then we have staff to maintain accordingly right thing. So remember, everything had to be paid with that one container, and plus money had to go back in to open branches, more places to get rid of the snails and wherever, you understand. And then if there's snails making money, well, you have a personal snail farm with just them snails alone. Oh, better yet, we dumping it only in a secure location, a big piece of land. We ask the government for land, they ain't go get mine. By then, it's the UNC government in power. And then we get some acres and acres and acres, fence it deep, block off, putting where the snails can climb over. And all them snails all over Trinidad, we throwing it inside there. And that is where we play, we snails places now. So we going in there now when we get rid of the snails all over. We remember we had containers running, so we had to have a backup of snails to feed the outside market, to feed the people who buying them snail. And that's like how farmers is planting stages. They plant the plant okra this week, they'll plant okra next 2-3 weeks. So when this one done, this one come, or whether be lettuce and them kind of thing now. Look how I showing your business. Eh? So let me know now. Where you about? Because you see all that talk about Bitcoin, this, that, businessman, this, what you want in manifesto, that. Put your money where your mouth is. Let we get rid through Bitcoin and all them investments out there. Let we get rid of the snails at Trinidad and Tobago and make money. You could take part of the company too. How much percent you want? Just run the money. Let me set up everything. You go have a thing. While we here, we go make sure everybody bring the snails to we. You make sure we get the market outside now. Only I said that. Talk. No action. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Anderson Wilson, wife, and Anderson Wilson. Good morning to each and every one of you. Oh boy. Let me take a look God in it. After I talk to Manifesto Makoso. Oh, he's the National Trinidad and Tobago National Socialist Party too. Right? So let me see. You have to be on my Facebook friends list to get free Bitcoin. All right. Well, you will just send how I go in and get on that list. And it's not matter free Bitcoin. You say you want to be a part of cleaning up and we can make money. Send the Bitcoins. Let me make the investment. Let me make the investment. Rich and add them snails and you get the place to put the snail on them. Well, from here, who buying the snails and with the containers that we will be sending? What we are do? We are to send it in freeze containers. We are do? We are to send it in. How we preserving it? That's what we are talking about. Not so Sheldon Roach. What's what I show? Noel. Hans Noel agree. I show Ronald Wilson. Watch out how much of them. Cindy, everybody agreeing. Vidya. Watch. Ginger Maraj, 007. Watch everybody agreeing. What you giving away? You giving away $20 in Bitcoin to a ground report listener. $20? I can't pay for a warehouse to receive all these snails and them. What kind of cheap Bitcoin man you is, boy? Man, let me oh God, let me get God with all you. Let me just get some God and let me start this program. Because this manifesto Mako man here. But man, if you're serious, look how serious. Look how I throw out. I take all this part of the program. Right over. Nearly look at nearly 400 and something everybody done lock on. To talk to manifesto police. Trinidad and Tobago Socialist Party. The manifesto Mako. The take bull. He right now there is take bull. All that talk I show you. The people that lock on. All the people lock on there. Didn't mind I talk to you, Roll Passad, everybody didn't mind, 007, Anthony Medford, everybody, Michael, nobody didn't mind, Narish, nobody didn't mind, Because they're saying, that is a good idea. Manifesto Mako, always talking big points. He's a big businessman. He have business. He have money. He have Bitcoin, you have X, wherever them, all them kind of money thing there, online thing. He come, he say he wants certain things in manifesto. Hey, you go get it. He say he could help raid the Trinidad and Tobago, the African snails. Everybody balling, get rid of the snails. Miss Roadbook, everybody just be balling. Get rid of them snail distressing them. Let we work together. Organize. Let me organize an account for the ground report. A Bitcoin account, the X whatever account, the next one. Put the money in them account. Them different kind of thing there. So long as we know we have it in we hand and we see, look, we had the money. While investments going up. We will start to look for a warehouse to receive all them snails. And in return, we'll be looking to find the science in how we preserving those snails for transportation to the place that you get for we. That buying them snails. We're buying it. Japan. But yes, but I have a price. That's advertising you talking about there, Andy. So you have a price, laugh out loud. You laughing. Why man serious? You laughing. Let me see what Anna Munsami say. That telling you go make people watch you small. You are all a Bitcoin. You are all ideas. You is all a businessman. And you inside the ground report, open an account, let me organize a warehouse. Where Anna Munsami say? Andy, you don't realize that he's a blasted fraud. Oh God. Yep. Look away how them saying. Look away how the people saying. If you have all of that and all of that, the ground report is ready to work with you. We want to raid Trinidad and Tobago, the African snails. We want to be the one in charge of getting rid of the African snails throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Would you give us that start? With Bitcoin and all them thing yadi. A good start is 500,000 TT. So we will set up the warehouse and put everything in place. You go let me know. 500,000 TT, we talking US, you know. Because when you talking money, you talking about money in US. I talking the non-value money TT. We look to get a warehouse, see where's the best, knowing it's African snails. Somebody will give you a good price for the warehouse to start that factory. So you go let me know now. Vidya Haripasad, good morning to you. Yes. You going back about you giving away $20 in Bitcoin to a lucky ground report listener. Man, let me take some God here, yes. And Anderson Augustine, good morning. Yeah. Good morning, Anderson Augustine. Marvin Lee Davis, good morning, my brother. Let me tell them people and them, let me do study this, man. Valerie Brown, good morning. Yeah. Angel Pinky, good morning. All your day, just I sure nobody in vex with what I talk about for Manifesto Police. Now write to them. You just be on Facebook, you just be on YouTube. Write to all these people where they be saying Trinidad and Tobagonians dumb Chinese. Write to them what you're putting up the ground report with to start the snail factory in Trinidad and Tobago for exportation of the African snails to one of those countries that develops the products using snail. Oh, God telling me, listen to you a little bit and just taking some music because I feel like I'm going mad here. Lord, help me with this fella called Manifesto, right? If he's a fraud, based on all that talk and nothing behind it, let me see the light. Lord, let me see through he. Let me see through he.
Water you turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you.
Lord, wait telling me.
None like
I say hold a little bit. Let me see if it is that he's a real or he's not.
into the
Let me see a little more. But I want some soul in this tune. I want some body in this tune, Lord.
ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God.
I Sean Noel, A&A Doubles and Roti, Gita Brown, Noel Brown, Kevon, son-in-law, daughter Sidia. Don't take it, the granddaughter, Kelly. I sure all of them agree, you know.
Ashes
I sure Ravi, aka postman.com. If father, mother, everybody, Kofika, everybody listening and saying, yeah, we agree. I sure Neely Silva, all of them, Nasa Hussein, all of them listening and agreeing with what he's saying here.
Our God is greater. Our God
The iron lady outside there, the iron lady, the juice man, I sure she in.
higher than
The next one, what you call Jimmy Ramkrit.
our God.
And we boy Dr. Goben. Mr. Goben, a pleasant good morning to you.
Our God.
Everybody agreeing, you know. Miss Lawrence agreeing. Miss Lawana agreeing. Miss La Hocketa agreeing.
God is strong.
Miss Roadbrook agreeing.
God, you are higher than
Trevor Kisuna agreeing.
other. Our God is healer.
Krishna agreeing. Ram Saklal, yeah, agreeing. Lucky Lal agreeing. Sandra Lal agreeing. Hoodie, look Hoodie and all agreeing. Indra Jagdio agreeing. Valerie Brown, I'm sure she agree. Dan Raj and all agreeing.
And who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us.
Oh, look, you know, saying that sound like a plan. Well, you are the right and let the people know. What is the plan?
Never stop us. And if our God is with us.
What is good for Miss Santa Cruz? Don't call nobody name. Nobody want to hear. What they want to hear is 500,000 in those coins and those online investments for the ground report to start the factory of exportation of the African snails, what will rid the country of a very serious problem. Farmers, everybody having a problem.
Our God is greater.
Look, Tommy Mohammed agreeing.
God, you are higher than any.
Look at that Darrow. Look at everybody. Anderson Wilson agreeing.
Come in power.
I ain't want no bacchanal this morning, Anderson. No bacchanal. Anyhow, I mean, let me not tell you that. Let me tell your wife, because she's the one that hold you down for me.
Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any.
You see? I go read a piece, but at Dundee, Miss Santa Cruz is saying that on YouTube. Nobody don't want your pastel. No pastel from you. I tell all you, I want all only behaving. Raul is the problem. Right? I want pastel from Santa Cruz.
What can stand?
If you don't want that, mean what you want money? If Santa Cruz, you know much a pastel? If I want, who want to give me pastel, boy? Some says not for my PNM to give me no obey or walk my belly or kill me. I ain't want no pastel from no PNM. Yeah, can't take no pastel from no PNM at all. Pastel, they walk the voodoo there in that, you know. Look how my people are agreeing with the pit bull now, boy. Rishma, Rishmi. Sunu, good morning to you. Boy, let me see. I ain't miss out nobody, right? Right, let me see. I want to say morning to Lennox early. And let me get all this and all the messages. Let me get on to business. Where's this one? $20 US. Yo. Nah, what's me? Are you ready to restart the factory?
Open the eyes of the blind.
All right, you're saying you're down for it. Well, we go see. Let me see you pay money where your mouth is. I saw Trincia Lee. I saw she agree.
Like you.
Freddie Brown, all of them agreeing. Look. Bernadette, KR, Primraj. Well, I done say Trincia Lee.
Out of the ashes we rise.
And Zina Smith, she and all agreeing. You understand? Pringala, Mohan, Tyros, all the Tyros.
Our God is great.
So let me don't think no more. I show my co-host and all. Are you ready? Are you ready for that investment from Manifesto Mako?
Our God is healer.
Oh, what is 100 TT? He says something. 20 US is 140 TT. Right. Me what your cash rate don't make from a Bitcoin, you know. It's easier for you to just give you the value of 500,000 TT to start this business. Give it value in Bitcoin and the rest are online thing they we're showing we have real money in it. Obviously we're showing it because you are investment in it. So it won't hurt you at all. Right? It won't hurt you at all. Nadira, I'm sure you agree. Himraj, Sipasad, good morning.
Our God is greater. Our God is stronger.
Hey Gemma, Sipasad, good morning to you too. I know seen plenty earlier now join on there. Right, Nadira say let's investigate him. If he's serious, we gonna know. If he's serious, like I throw out a good proposal. Esther Smith. Good morning, good morning.
God is stronger, but you are higher than.
Hey, replying to Dexter Saunders. Happy birthday, wishing you more life, health, and wealth. Enjoy your special. Dexter, is your birthday and you ain't tell me nothing, boy? Dexter, pleasant good morning to you, my brother. And happy birthday to you. And anybody else that is celebrating a birthday today. May God continue to richly bless you all. May you all live to see many more. But most importantly, may you all live to see Dr. Rowley and this PNM banner teams make a jail.
Therefore God is for us, and who could ever stop us?
Smiley, now we name Smiley. Oh my God, Jill Monroe, good morning to you.
And therefore God is for us, and who could ever stop us?
Anne Marie Amen, good. See, Anne Marie Amen agree. Yes, Andy, we all agree. Marilyn Citroen agree. Anne Marie agree. Watch, Margaret and all agree. Darren, Emmanuel agree. Judy, look, Judy and all. Everybody, Valerie Brown, everybody. Sharon, yeah, export the PNM too. Oh God, now it has no value over there, girl. Probably some that the snails like sound like it have more value than a PNM. A PNM has no value over there. The lower than a TT dollar, and a TT dollar they say it has no value over there. Nobody don't want a PNM or exchange of a PNM. They said his value for a PNM is 0.1. I only ever say good enough. Teacher Lennox are looking for a small value under a cent. Why they start over the point first or the point after? Tell me Teacher Lennox, tell me where you to put the point first or second, because I need to know where to put the point for the value of a PNM. Because the time I export
first, you put the point first, less than 10.
All right. The value for a PNM out there, I was trying to see if I could export them. It's 0.00. Mine's about 1%, like how the one is going only just 1%, 2%, then 4%. That's 0.000, 4 zeros. Yolanda Cordner, good morning. All your lemon, all right. Let me bring on my co-host to give me some of this. See, everybody agreeing. Now let me see. Farid Mohammed and all, he and all laughing, he agreeing. Everybody saying, let me see. Manifesto Mako, put him out. The money where him out is. Let me see. Look, Darren, Daniel and all agree. Oh, and Maria, I tell me don't eat nothing from them PNM people. Andy, you own and Gael? What? That truth? Send me that every own and Gael already. Let me say a pleasant good morning to all the people that are locked on to Gael, the Caribbean. A pleasant good morning to you. Me and all was in this bacchanal here. Arima, Miss Arima. Let me tell Miss Arima good morning. She said good morning to Anderson Wilson. Alright, the same young guy. Make sure it's on TV and not on the YouTube, eh? And let me know. Send me that thing there. Clint Jones, good morning. I'm sure Clint agree. Dexter, happy birthday to you again. Joyce, good morning. Nasser Hussein. Nice. You see? All of them agreeing. Nasser Hussein say continue the struggle. We can't give up the struggle at all. Hard working Council Nasser Hussein. I'm say a pleasant good morning to Darren Mohan. My boy there, my Valencia West partner. Neil. Well, the wife, she's here. She's working as hard as here. Very hard worker. Sharon Jogi, good morning. Hey, I don't call names, you know. Only coming on too quick now. Rick, Faith. Hey, Faith and Clarence, good morning. And this Faith is Faith and Clarence Faith, or there is a different Faith? You let me know. Tom, good morning, Cassin. Tom, all kind of new names, boy. Very good for not invading the home of the ground report and the real media and all that we and then saying hi. You know, people house and you know saying hi. Well, alright, yes, we are on Gael the Caribbean. anyhow, let me put my co-host there. Let me get on to the what's the headliners. And let me get find our headliners out there in Guyana, Grenada, St. Vincent, all them. They give me a headliner. Just a one headliner. A headliner for them out there. You know? It is what it is. When you're growing, you're growing. We can't stay in one bubble. It can never be about Trinidad only, like some people. And it's Trinidad and Tobago, they don't want to be in Tobago. Or Tobago only, no. It's Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the Caribbean. So long as we're on Guyana. Okay, y'all? There's everybody's program. Yeah, let me get all up on the Caribbean. They are little blessings. They listen. They saw we just do it here. We are God. All of we are God in our life. Fighting this piping prime minister. We have a piper, crackhead smoker, cocaine smoker, spranger, politically. Government. They're selling out everything. They're mashing up the whole country. They're sniffing. They ain't good. They're not well in the head. And we send them rehab in 2025. Yeah. They had to go rehab 2025 to catch themselves because they're mashing up Trinidad and Tobago. And we also want to hear what's going on your neck of the woods in whether it be Jamaica, Ghana, Dominican Republic, or wherever. In your neck of the woods, we want to hear what's going on with all the politics, with your current affairs in your little island just like our own. So let's start the program, man.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Oh Lord.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Water you turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind.
Nice, they say the water God turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. They say God is him. God is it. So we fighting this government with God. We fighting this government with ourselves. And we want this government to make jail for all the wickedness they do the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. What's on the front burner this morning in Trinidad and Tobago? And you all let us know how much murders that we reach. I hope we break records by the end of the year. There's 700 people dead in Trinidad. You know. Or anybody dead yesterday? If somebody ain't dead yesterday, well then all of my Caribbean brothers and sisters will be shocked. If nobody ain't dead yesterday in Trinidad, that is shock. That is news. So we like, oh my gosh, nobody ain't dead in Trinidad yesterday. Whoa, those killers take a rest for a day, boy. What went on? They get dengue. Something went wrong. All in the Caribbean, somebody dead Monday, murdered Tuesday. Yes, it was Wednesday. I tell you, somebody get killed. Shoot. Pow! They ain't catching nobody, you know. Them bandits, them don't get catch. They're killing you. They don't get catch. Police service here sucks. It sucks. And look, today Thursday. Somebody dead this morning, maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Well, we go hear about it tomorrow, later this evening. And if they ain't dead yet, that criminal sleeping, they're now getting off the punching and whatever they take to get our belly to be killing people. They smoke the weed, they drink that punching, the eye get red, they see the zombie. And the zombie just showing them right. I want take that one goes. Yeah, take that next one goes. For small money, 2,000, 3,000, small money, they're taking people goes. Some people getting the ghost take for just being disrespectful. What is that? Alright. A man pass back and take your ghost because you're disrespectful. But the PNM government here, this government in Trinidad and Tobago, disrespectful to all of we. Well disrespectful. Cruel. Wicked. I know them criminals and them ain't going to take them fellas and them ghosts. Why they ain't going to take them ghosts? If they're bad, when all they smoke, all they weed, and all they drink, all they punching, all they eye get red and all they feeling to take a ghost, all they watching at the wrong ghost to take, all they had to watch the ghost, are them politicians and them take them goes politically. All they using all their head over. Them are all under pressure. Them are all suffering. Them thief and everything. Them closing down everything. Them not creating opportunities. And all they taking the ghosts of people that hungry like all you. And them who really doing all of them politicians and them. All they leaving them with them ghosts. Man, my advice to all is leave me alone and take the political ghosts of them people and them. Lennox Smith, make sure you do the check and balances and where I say there. I talking politically. I never say kill them politicians, nothing. I talking about political. Go, always set to vote. Lennox Smith, morning to you, my brother. Just make sure, because you know Tat and them go feel like I saying kill Rowley and them. I ain't say kill Rowley them at all. I said, I sure saying, don't take the ghost of a man that's suffering like you. All I want to take ghosts, take them politician ghosts. Leave we ghosts alone. Lennox Smith, did I say anything wrong there, my brother?
Well, I think you redeemed yourself. You corrected yourself. Good morning to all and sundry, of course, because it was Dr. Rowley who said when Amaru challenged him, when, of course, he wanted to enter the diplomatic center. Remember that incident? As a journalist, and Amaru then said, well, you know, it is war. Well, Dr. Rowley said, well, listen, I'm a man of peace. P-I-E-C-E, and he spelled it out. And in normal language, we know that peace that he referred to is not P-E-A-C-E. And that piece that we talked about, what he talked about here, is a gun.
Yes.
So,
yeah, boy.
Yeah.
That Prime Minister is a nasty man.
When you say peace, it's a gun you're talking about. But of course, and Rowley spell it out. So he says he's a man of peace. P-I-E-C-E. So what you have said there, I think, does not equate or come close to what, of course, Rowley has said in public on a prime ministerial podium in this country. I mean, there you have it. So therefore, one can argue that the prime minister has said that in response, of course, to someone who said that he was debarred from, of course, doing his duty as a news creator, or I wouldn't say news creator, but news conveyor, that Rowley said in no uncertain terms, listen, it's not war for me, it's peace. P-I-E-C-E, and he spelled it out. So you are on the right track. I don't see anything. Not
only that, the man to you, the people in the Caribbean, watch how disrespectful this prime minister is. The man that talk to everybody, including journalists, the opposition leader, everybody. He just talk to we like we's dogs, you know. What you understand what I'm saying now? Let me give you an idea how this man just talk to me like a dog. Nobody mustn't challenge this bald man. This prime minister, let's go see him there. He's talk to me like a dog. Watch him. Watch him. All in the Caribbean, let's go see what a prime minister we have. A journalist talking to this man. And what's his behavior? Watch. He come to me, that come across to me like a threat. He let that journalist know, hey, don't ever go down certain roads. You have a better work to do, you know. So, hey, you never say, you're my banner from in here. The man is a bully. Watch him, Ole. Watch him. Watch this nasty prime minister. Ole, watch him.
Before we move away from this topic, I'd just like to understand if this is something that you would have spoken with the Attorney General about. I know you were abroad when he issued his statements and so on.
I saw at the very beginning one or two persons, especially somebody from the media, was sending me questions asking me if the Attorney General, if the Prime Minister had done his due diligence and whether the Attorney General had recused himself. I simply want to say to the population, there is a responsible Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago, and there's a responsible government in Trinidad and Tobago, and the public interest is well served.
A few moments later.
Prime Minister, you made reference to a question that I would have sent you via WhatsApp.
I said that?
Yes.
You sent me a question about what?
On the due diligence aspect. So I'll
You admit that?
yes, I did.
So don't go any further. I advise you, don't go any further.
Let me ask you a question.
I am not going to answer you.
Sir,
It is not personal. I am just pointing out the role that the media is playing when there's malice. And if you believe the nonsense that somebody put on social media about me and due diligence, while I'm representing this country as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago with dignity that I'm not accustomed to, I am not going to go on that road with you. Because if there's another role you can play, you know, but you choose to play this role, and I will not go down there with you. If you know something otherwise, you print it without my comment. Is there any other question?
Sir,
Is there any other question from anybody else?
The minute you oppose my good friend, Mr. Speaker, the minute you oppose my good friend, he gets very, very angry. And if you oppose him strongly, Mr. Speaker, he becomes a raging bull. And that's what the government must not be prepared to do. That's what it was. We just will not prepare to accept it.
Not only that, Trinidad and Tobago, I want more. It have plenty of control, you know. That journalist get his part. We on the ground report to you in the Caribbean. The man buff we are all up, you know. The ground report, you know. The man talk the nastiest thing about we, you know. Say we felons and all kind of thing, you know. Because we questioning him. He nasty, bald head, dirty ways. He political thief in ways. He have a child with a minor under 18. So we was questioning certain things. The man get vexed. The man threatened. He said, we go deal with all you. We go deal with all you. Meaning, he had to get me off radio. Well, we off radio now. I don't know if he get through to Amar on them or what. I don't know how we get me off radio. I don't know if Miss Amar or Mr. Amar or what, if they take buyout or what. I don't know. But the man make a promise. All right, we off radio for now. We on TV now. But listen, all in the Caribbean who we know, looking, attacking we on the ground report to watch him. What's this piping prime minister, this spranging prime minister politically, smoking cocaine, something, he heading good. He need to go rehab. And the people are just sending him in the next election to rehab. He heading good. Listen to him.
I was going to the Oval one evening, and I stopped as it was drizzling, and a radio station was on. And on that radio station, which wasn't my favorite station, but it was on in the vehicle I was in, a most vulgar and outrageous radio program was on the airwaves.
What are we talking about?
Called the Ground Report. You remember that? In that report, it was the nastiest, dirtiest. As a matter of fact, what caught my attention was how filthy the program was on our airwaves. And I was asking myself, how could this be permitted on the airwaves of Trinidad and Tobago? Election or no election. And it was all about me, and my father, and my mother, and this, and I had raped this, and I had done that, and the ground report. There was one plan is, the plan is to put an end to this.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
And he ain't get to put an end to it. So Lennox Smith, let's go in the headliners. Let's find out what's going on in Trinidad. Go ahead.
But before we go further, because it's very interesting, of course, and before I give my salutations, I want to say that first incident where, of course, he chided and vilified that particular journal, it gives credence to the notion that the elephant doesn't forget, because here it is. In his venom and in his excoriations, he then of course said as well that you is the man, that same fella, he said, you is the man who one day I took somebody to court and it was carnival time and you put me behind the bars. So it look as though I in jail. And his eye take him to court. And remember the man for that, you know. And his act of vindictiveness. The man was exhibiting there, you know, that kind of venom. Because he believed that he could use the office of Prime Minister to castigate, malign, and of course embarrass anyone. And he could do that without, of course, punitive measures on his part. Well, I want to tell him, blue lights and silver bracelets, you have interfered with, of course, the national treasury of the country in the way that you have, very, very loosely and very bold-facedly and very arrogantly and very contemptuously, and it's just a matter of time. 2025 will come, as we are seeing. We are in the final month of 2024, and of course, the day of reckoning and judgment is upon the PNM and Rowley in particular for what he has done to the people. That as it may, of course, let me say a pleasant good morning to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, our friends in Tobago, and wherever you are, streaming on the World Wide Web, a pleasant good day to you. Let me also apologize last night for the preemptive end of the corridor transformation last night when it was due to a loss in electricity current. And so, of course, by the time it was restored, and not too far from here, just across the street, and of course, or obliquely opposite us here. But by the time it resumed, it was time to terminate the program. So I didn't think it made sense to, of course, continue at that point. But we were at a crucial stage, and we'll continue that tonight. Tonight being, of course, a Thursday night. Tomorrow, of course, is my night off. I didn't take a night off last week Friday, but certainly I'm going to continue this Friday.
All of you send the murders somewhere. Send the murders somewhere where it reach. Make sure to do that right. You said that people may go ahead.
I saw an article and I was looking for it while she was speaking, but I haven't found it. Where, of course, I think a large number of persons would have lost their lives. I don't know if it's a old article or what year.
That from when? From St. Monday? From Monday?
I don't want to be alarmist, nor do I want to misinform. So I will wait until I find the article before. I was profusely looking for it based on what you asked me to, based on the question you would have asked in the national community. I'm sure out there are people who have been monitoring this development and therefore, but clearly we are nearing the 600 mark. The police, of course, is saying that for the month of November, there has been a comparative reduction, and therefore, of course, celebrating and salivating possibly, and hoping that, of course, the 600 mark will not be reached. I understand, from my information, the most amount that for the country is 600. I think two murders. I and all, as one who ought to be interested in these kinds of matters, clearly have lost count.
I wonder if
but yeah, 200 in 2022, 602 murders would have been the highest recorded in the country. So that where we are about 680 or something.
No, let me wait for them now. Let me wait for them. Send a message to me who dead Monday. How many people dead Monday? So don't make me be wrong with the rest of the Caribbean and the world. Let me know how many people dead Monday, how many people dead Tuesday gone, how many people dead yesterday, and let me know if anybody dead today yet. The rest of the Caribbean and all they here yet. If anybody in dead today yet, I am positive by now and 12 o'clock tonight that will start Friday morning. Somebody going and dead. I want to tell you how we living in this country. We just be shocked when somebody ain't dead for the day. You know?
And so true. And of course, we have an international record as well of being the sixth most violent country in the world. And of course, we have international advisories against Trinidad and Tobago, where it ought not to be, and that is to say, where we are expecting to get most of our investment and the diversification away from oil, gas, and petrochemical or the energy sector in Trinidad and Tobago. And that is to say that these countries tell their citizens, don't come to Trinidad, are talking about Canada, the United States, European countries, including, of course, United Kingdom, France, Italy, Germany, etc. So we are in a very terrible state in terms of investment. There is a need, of course, to address that frontally, and these, of course, what I consider to be minuscule and anecdotal self-praising by, of course, the murders this month was not 30 34, is not any kind of what I consider to be solace for the population, and indeed to improve our economic circumstance on a sustained basis. Because whilst it might be 30 last month, it may well flare up to 35 or 40 this month. So we are not going to hold our breath. We probably can cross our fingers, but certainly to depend on the officialdom and the optimism. It's too much disappointment.
Yes.
Too many disappointment for us to just have confidence in those kinds of attempts to appease and to placate.
Nice. I seen in the Guardian here, I seen a picture at the airport. This Tobago airport is over $1 billion, boy. I find that too much money. And then we are also seeing Cameron Rowley Spear of Tobago Airport. War of words now. War of words. I also seeing here in the Guardian, hey, madam, thanks, my brother. I also seen in the Guardian here where a contractor gone down in San Fernando. So obviously that movie was yesterday, some contractor guy. So you see, I tell you, somebody dead yesterday. So it was a contractor gone down in San Fernando. Right. That yesterday was what, Wednesday? Tuesday? Somebody dead again. Only let me know who dead Tuesday, who dead Monday. Yeah. So that will be seen there so far. What else, Lennox Smith, that you're going through when it coming to the headliners in the papers there?
You also raised the point about, because we are on Gael Caribbean, and you had put out a challenge to our CARICOM or Caribbean counterparts. And yes, there is a development that is taking place as far as the Caribbean is concerned. It is called the Caribbean Connection, where, of course, I think is a virtual meeting dealing with, of course, the economy, the removing, or should I say, the gravitating to renewable energy, so matters of a energy nature, and these are some of the issues that will be discussed. I think is over a 3-day period. Trying to get the article as we speak.
All right, why again the article there?
The fact that is something that is developing as we speak, as far as the Caribbean is concerned.
Nice.
So
while again that article, I also see in the papers here, PNM Laventel East Mova executive begs Leons to stay on. I also see in that the PSA UNC to join march against the SRC salary hike. So the UNC and the PSA supposed to join a march when it comes to that salary hike. Also seeing here, passengers escape death as cops bullet struck car after struggling with homeless man. Well, so that
that last incident is actually was a woman from Nelson Street who had 4 kids coming from a football game or football practice on that particular street where that incident took place. So I think one of the highest level officers did pay her a visit, and that attracted, of course, the attention of the media. And she, of course, expressed her traumatization because she said 2 bullets, one shattered one of the glass in the window glass, and then another one penetrated one of the fenders or the bumper, and then of course entered into the engine area as well. So a very, very close one. Anything could have happened, and guess what? It's 4 youths were in the car. So they were really protected by the Almighty. Yeah.
Imagine that. And this is what everybody had to do. And that is why it is we don't have proper policing in Trinidad and Tobago to you, the people within the Caribbean. That's why we don't.
I must say that in that incident, Andy, it was the discharging. I don't know the circumstance, but certainly
No.
A policeman trained.
Nah.
There's a police discharging of a policeman's gun towards a homeless person who was apparently threatening him. So of course the senior officer said, well, you know, there are tasers and there are pepper spray, so there is no need to look at the use as the first means of protection. Let's say he felt threatened to use, of course, a lethal weapon as opposed, because circumstances like these can occur inadvertently, because when you're aimed, bullet goes in the direction in which you aim, whether it's a good aimer or not, and these circumstances could well be the result of such action. I have no information to say that it was indiscriminate.
But what I was talking about,
investigation that is launched will say that.
Yeah, but what I was really talking about was not that, because that is clear based on the statements he made there with the lady and her children coming and the high ranking and all those various things. So that was really clear. But what I was talking about is victim wants dollars from state after police report leak on social media. That's an article here on The Guardian. A victim of a robbery is threatening to sue the state after a detailed police report of the incident was leaked on social media in a pre-protocol action letter to the Solicitor General. Solicitor General, dated November the 29th. Attorney Kelvin Raptiram claimed his client's life was put at risk as his personal information, including his name and address, was exposed. They are demanding the state pay him $100,000 in compensation, and I agree with that. How manage no different to the bank? How manage the government institutions or government? How manage Rowley and Camille and all of them? And Imbert and them, could I get information with people when come to the bank? Remember when we was changing the dollars, the old dollars to new dollars?
Yeah,
but yet still,
the most despicable,
the
most frightening disclosure by Stuart Young that a barber went to, of course, exchange $1 million. How did he get that information? Is there a collusion? Obviously, there must be a collusion between the bank and the government officials and or the government. And worse yet, he made a comment to suggest that how the man get that when, of course, you had the FIU, the financial intelligence unit, to, of course, investigate if the bank flagged that there may be something untoward about it, because the man could have saved that from since he's small, and he had that in his mattress. But of course, the whole idea was to get the mattress money from the people,
right.
And then of course find that action saying that somehow the $100 bill is the preferred currency from Trinidad for money launderers and persons engaged in trade. You know, well, I was scathing about that, because it's the most dotish and asinine statement I've ever heard from an adult who purports to be a minister, and worse yet, you only made him acting prime minister when he would be out of
the point I'm trying to make with all of this, Trinidad and Tobago, those of you in the Caribbean, my co-host, everybody, is that look at how things like that, a personal report, right, leak from police station where a bandit, or you see somebody get murdered and you go in and yes, well, it was around 3 o'clock. I was outside in front, and while I was outside in front in the garden, I saw this white car pull up, and when the white car pull up, I saw 4 men come out of the car, open fire, killing this victim. Yeah, one of the men, the description of the one man, he's so, but he have a tattoo there on his face there, so the car is so, and then that come and leak. Them 4 killers now knowing, well, hey, they the man that talk, you know, them coming back for he. So that is no different, and I use that to show that I no different, I wrong. So the state's supposed to pay this man for his information leaking, and that is no different. to, you see, all the people who Rowley and Imbert and all of them could have say, whether it was a Baba, whether it was a pastor, whether it was a what, and them could have tell you how much money you went to exchange by the bank. How that is possible? That is not their business. The bank had no right to be telling the politicians what money all they change. All who was a victim of that should have sued the banks. Because all they would have want to know how all the information get out.
It gives credence to what the opposition has been saying, that they do not trust this government. They deploy spy material. They bring in, of course, a detective, should I say, junior from England to investigate members of the former government under Kamala Prasad Bisesa. All of those are pellucid facts, and Rowley and they could try to obfuscate, they could try to give us braggadocio talk, but those are realities, and therefore we are living, of course, in very treacherous time under a government that clearly has lost its way and cannot distinguish between right and wrong, and worse yet, it gives itself, of course, the right to be above the law, and therefore the rule of law is not applicable to them, and we have to be very, very concerned. Go ahead, my friend.
Yes, and watch out though. That yesterday, they say Primraj was standing in front of his home alongside Naparima Mearo Road in Kokie Village at 7 p.m. when he was shot multiple times. He was found bleeding on the ground and was taken to the San Fernando General Hospital, where he died at 7:56 p.m. Police recovered 11 spent shells. Look at that. You see? So yesterday somebody really did. And all right, so we know he was there yesterday. That was Wednesday.
And you're talking about the contractor, right?
The contractor. So who there Thursday? And he's 45-year-old. He's a 45-year-old man. Right. And who there Thursday? Yesterday was Wednesday. So Primrose, our contractor, there yesterday. Nothing going to come out of it. They're not going to catch nobody. That same bandit who kill he, going and kill somebody else because he know he going to get away. The guy in one more in ball. Who the undertakers? Who goes? Them killers and them take Tuesday. And who goes to take Monday? Let we know.
And ironically, the police regularly, including of course Dr. Rowley and his ministers, will say that, listen, the people of Trinidad and Tobago are not cooperating with the police. They know who the killers are. They know who, of course, are perpetrating and menacing the society, but they wouldn't come out and give information. But here it is. You have a situation where information that is exclusive to the police has been disclosed, of course, to the general population in this case, and indeed exposing that individual to all kinds of harm to his person and possible death. So I share that view that there must be some kind of penalty attributed to the state for that kind of information being disclosed, having regard to the sensitivity and the concerns of the very police officers and those echoed by the politicians, that of course there should be more cooperation. That does not invite cooperation by the public. No, not at all. And that it ought not to have happened.
Look at that. What's our next thing there, right? And then all of this is yesterday then. So when we thinking is a businessman alone, right? What we learning here now? Police find 2 bodies in El Dorado hours apart. 2 bodies in El Dorado hours apart. Karim, right? Madu Hill, Upper El Dorado Road, was found in an open. Where's that? I want no gospel right now. No. Yeah, no gospel right now. We had all the God right now listening to punish them. I hope that we get a good police service or a good government to put a good commissioner in place so we could solve problems. So if we solve, it wouldn't have them emboldened to want to go kill because they know they'll get catch. Them know them not gonna get catch. So them will kill. You dead, all of we dead, it's just a matter of time. Right? So Lennox Smith and everybody, so Upper El Dorado Road was found in a body was found in a vacant lot alongside Carmat Street, El Dorado, around 9:15 a.m. Right? That is one body was found there, who was said to be a homeless man, right? And next body was found, right? Police said 25-year-old who live in Pity Valley was reported missing. So he was reported missing on November the 30th. His body was discovered by a group of CPEP workers who were cutting and clearing grass in the area at around 9:45 a.m. All right, Allen's, right? Look at that. Allen's body was found in advanced state of decomposure. Well, he didn't dead yesterday and the day before ever. Advanced stage of decomposure. He did sometime last week. They didn't have that on the list because they didn't find he. So he's still on the list, eh? I don't think they will put he on the list there now. Lennox, you think they will put he on the list?
Well, even in the advanced stage of decomposition, they will have to, of course, do a forensic analysis to determine DNA tests and all of that to determine whether it is him. But of course, sometimes what is practical is not sufficient. Is not sufficient to certify. So you need to be scientific as well.
And look, you see now, a man accused of robbery freed after delays in prosecution case. So the same prosecution and then police want to come and give evidence and to do the work properly. They ain't doing the work properly at all, boy. Something else I did see in the papers I wanted to, but you seen anything there very interesting by the meanwhile? I'm going through this thing here. Anything else you seen interesting, Lennox Smith? Whether it be in not in Trinidad or outside? Anything else interesting you seeing?
Yeah. Well, there's always something interesting in Trinidad. Of course, the planned protest by the trade union movement, and of course, the support given to it by the opposition. I wait with bated breath what the response will be by Dr. Rowley. You know, he loves to do unto others that which he would do, but doesn't want others to do. Yeah, do as I do as I do.
Because
the other matter will be that Tobago situation. There's a war between the Prime Minister and Kamala Persad-Bissessar. That is the article. But more interestingly, the Tobago chambers have come out in this matter and said that it is not an option for the government to remain silent on the matter. So they have to speak out. Of course, Dr. Rowley and they will only speak if it, of course, affects their electoral chances.
Mm-hmm.
If that is not the case, they will continue to remain silent with that level of expenditure. We have seen that, of course, as they try to use the courts to silence even the person who is supposed to be constitutionally responsible for, of course, sharing in the public what the government has done with our monies. I'm talking about the Auditor General. So this is just another case. So the Chamber in Tobago is asking for clarity on the matter, having regard to the disclosure by the opposition leader last Monday of the overruns and over expenditure on that edifice. I saw an article where they were comparing, of course, the Trinidad airport to that of Tobago, and no way anything in Tobago could be bigger than in Trinidad. But I think what the article showed in terms of funding,
the same money for the airport in Tobago in Trinidad.
I think it might be higher than what was paid for the construction of the Piaco airport.
Oh,
as well, just to confirm.
Oh my God! Anyhow, we seen here in the papers here, the Guardian here, we are seeing whereby it's 565, but the motor toll outside of the papers, this papers here, in real is 585. It's around 585. That's the motor toll, 585. 15 murders away from 600 people dead or get murdered in Trinidad and Tobago, and 16, it's going on past 16 to you, the rest of the Caribbean. That is a show. Remember, every day somebody dead in Trinidad here, getting murdered. If not one is 2 and 3 getting killed in Trinidad here. So watch, we're going to see something. Today is what, the 5th? How much more for the year to done? About 26 days. 26
yeah,
days.
We have 31 days of September, April, June, and
so
November.
Days?
I'm saying that for, of course, the C students and them. Because, many of them don't know those things, And, of course, so if they ask you a question like how many days in February, for example, they may not know, if it is a leap year or a non-leap year. All those simple things that we would have known very early. It is a challenge for many of those students today. So one question is whether or not the education curriculum is suited for the realities of today, having regard to the enlightened atmosphere in which they operate. But that being as it may, so we have, of course, 31 days in December, and then, of course, we have 30 days of September, April, June, and November. So 30 days in this month. So we just have to take away 5 from 30 will give you 25 plus 31. So we are talking here about 25 plus 31, yes. And that will give us how much more days left in this year, 2024.
That is true. Let me take a voice note there.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning to all the listeners. And a special good morning to my brother, Mikey K. Mikey, listen now, man. It's only you could put a little perspective on this, If they have a beauty contest within the high-ranking officials of the PNM, let's say the Prime Minister, Camille Sushila Robinson, Donna Cox, Mikey, I go appoint you the judge. Who you will give the prize to, boy? The out of those 3 of them, right? When you come on in Gael, I will you answer that puzzle for me, and Mikey. Blessings, my brother.
Good afternoon, dear. You're so correct. Yes, the opposition to this government is doom and gloom. You could tell me what they want. If you check out the statements and the actions, they just want this government to look bad and fail. You understand? But if you check reality, from where we come from 2016 to now, I think the government is doing a good job, because to leave your deficit from 16 billion and bring it down to 6 billion or 5 billion, according to the figures that they're telling you, is very good for the economy. So that every time you decrease the deficit, you increase what you could spend. So what is going on right now? The government is looking at, let me say, getting the monies up to a level where they'll be able to at least give the workers more, because without the workers, nothing perspires.
Yeah, that PNM, man. Let me continue. The government doing real good.
How much money Rowley and them inherited is over 10 billion US they inherited, and in the Heritage and Civilian over 5 billion US. So the talk about reducing the deficit is irrelevant. And then, of course, they have borrowed a further $90 billion over the last 9 years. And they couldn't do better than that. Come on.
Let me get next one.
Come on.
Andy, I'm so proud of you. You see how I'm making change already? Now Andy is the businessman. It's all right. The idea of sending snails abroad is kind of stupid, so let's modify your plan a little bit. I'm going to look into either getting a musing extractor or looking at how to make one, because shipping dead snails is not a good idea, because the snails have to be alive to be stimulated, where they can like spew the mucin out from them, and then you have like a collector on the bottom where you collect the mucin. So a better idea would be to get the mucin extractor, and then you can actually sell the actual snail mucin instead of the actual snails itself. That sounds like a better plan to me, and that is something I'm interested in. Let's do it. Let's move forward.
So the man has added, he has added to the idea, Andy, and that's how it should be.
But the man serious enough.
Yeah. We remember, of course, the man who invented electricity or the bulb, the lights. The man who invented, or the team that invented the motor car and so on. You just add as, of course, the ideas come about. So I suppose that is what he has done. You have laid the foundation of that initiative, and he has pulled on it and just simply capitalize on it. So
all right, well, why? Remember, talk cheap, and all you do is just promise a Negro, and they just go mad, you know. We feel the PNM promising all these Negroes here in Trinidad since Eric William days. I promise you, African people will be one of the financial stimulators in Trinidad and Tobago. And then, I'm going to make sure, and you just have to promise a Negro, and you get them. Partner, I don't feel you're promising this Negro this and give me all that talk. And and Lennox Smith jump up. Yes, that's something good. Yeah, that Negro don't think it already. Yeah, that Lennox Smith, not me, boy, you know. Lennox Smith don't think in there.
No, I just barely said that he has capitalized on it. I never said
that he go pull through.
Of implementation.
Implementation. All right.
I just said idea, so it is something that is amorphous. It's still in your brain. Of course, you have to now materialize it.
All right.
That's a different story altogether.
All right.
In order to function, because the factors of production are what? Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. So what we have just done is, of course, an entrepreneurial exercise, meaning that somebody comes up with the idea. Now you have to apply land, labor, and capital in order to manifest it.
Nice. Let me continue. Well, I know Santa Cruz, everybody who own that always watching Manifesto, Mako, now his name is Smiley, all kind of thing. Slimy, all kind of thing, right? So let's play our next voice, no day. Let me see if that go live up. So you will organize the extractors and them. So what, they will bring the snails or the people extracting it themselves, or we have to have a store, a warehouse where we have the machine and we do the extraction. And then when we done extract the sliminess, as you say, we put it, all right, or we preserving it now to send it to the country where we want the snails to make product. All I had to put on the table. So you go let me know now, You can try it out, send it in a voice note, but short. So the people are going to know if you're on stupidness.
I have the cost of both airports, and the airport at Piaco, $1.6 billion, and the one in Tobago and still counting 1.7 billion.
So that little airport in Tobago is more money than the Piaco International Airport?
That is what the information we have is indicating, yes.
Oh my God. Let me continue.
So you understand why the chamber in Tobago must be concerned. And it's reminiscent, of course, of the hospital. And
don't worry.
That library in Scarborough there, near the Scarborough market. We know they are famous for overruns and overcosting.
Yes, Kevin asking Manifesto if it's slime he wants. So slime, we need the slime. But Manifesto, remember, you have to get the people and them outside. Yeah, remember, you have to get the people who go and buy the slime, the snail slime, outside. Make sure. All right. Let me continue those voice notes on them. So let's see what we're talking about to you, the rest of the Caribbean. Guyana, we need all the president to come here to pull up on some of them contractors and them MPs and them ministers and the permanent secretaries. Imagine the Trinidad Piaco Airport cost the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and I tell you that and was too much money. 1.6 billion TT dollars. And imagine the building a smaller airport in Tobago. small airport in Tobago. And that airport in Tobago, which is our sister island, costing the people already in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's not done yet, 1.7 billion TT dollars. You telling me about this government and thief, boy? Only see the kind of dirty thief, and then we are there. Rowley and the whole bunch of sprangers, the whole bunch of pipers, cocaine smellers, sniffers, politically. Let me make sure I see the politically. You telling me that's what is going with them? No.
Anybody is in doubt about the corruption associated therewith. The Piarco airport was subjected to a lot of criminal investigations because of the kind of money that was expended on it. And of course, I think the last one might have competed with the former Minister of Finance under the Pandey administration. I'm talking about Kwai Tong. And of course, we had other elements deemed to be financiers of the UNC at that point in time. Also was, of course, indicted both here in Trinidad and, of course, in other jurisdictions.
And may I mind that, you know, whether you're UNC, whether you're PNM, whether it's UNC in power.
This one is 1.7, and we're only them saying there is no corruption.
Right, so whether you're UNC, whether you're PNM, whether what? You thief, jail.
Of course.
Rowley, if you go there and you're thieving, jail. Kamala, when you go back there for the thieving and we find evidence, jail. Anyone all your dirty politicians thieving, it's jail. We ain't playing that. Let me play this voice note there quick. Let me just play off some of those voice notes. They quick. Get the people involved. It's already 2 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. And we barely take anybody involvement into the program. So we want to do that right now. Don't forget to send your voice notes. Or make your calls. Let me give you all the numbers. 225-6644, 225-6644, or 239-5120, 239-5120. Or give us a WhatsApp call at 366-3053, 366-3053. Okay, you're taking voice notes only for now.
Andy, morning, Mikey K,
We will start to lift out.
and Lennox Smith. You know, with our snail man talking about, Sandy, I don't think we country, the banking system could change bitcoins, you know, and them toxic snails, he want people to go wrong. You know what he just talking. He say he go help Trinidad with Bitcoin. And the banks go allow people to buy nothing with Bitcoin. I don't understand that one. How we getting the transactions? You know what I mean? And you give people $20 within Bitcoin. And he's a multi-millionaire Bitcoin seller. Or I don't understand that one. If you were open a snail recycle factory, you had to have some kind of Bitcoin. You don't understand that one. And you want to send somebody $20 in Bitcoin. How much that is in US?
Nice, I'm going to continue these voice notes. And then, come on, let's go.
Andy, good morning. Andy for Gandhi for Andy. Andy, I listened to an excellent program last night, and I hear Miss Arima, I think it's Miss Arima talk. For once in my life, I believe she makes some good sense. You see, the black people always talk about the need and the slavery and all these things, but remember the black people sell the black people, but anyhow, besides the point, you see what the PNM did to the black people. The PNM enslaved the black people so they could depend on them. So the black people depend on the PNM. You got to remember, other people was just like them. Take example, the Indian, they work their way up, do not depend on the government. The black people depend on the government, so they pay them, hold them, and bondage. Everybody have a brain, they should have think that way. But what the PNM did, the colored people, they get richer under the PNM, and the black people get poorer, so they can depend on the government. So the issue is we have to break that mentality of the black people and the PNM supporters, whoever support the PNM, that you have a brain to think for yourselves and get out of that attitude that you're depending on them to give you. So if they throw anything they throw for you, you grab. It's like a little pig. Anything they throw, you grab. Because the man say they put a crap with a pair of glasses and they go vote for the PNM. We only call you stupid. We only call you hyenas. We only call you all kind of daughters, all them supporters. And yet they're running behind them. They're giving them crumbs and they grab it. It's because of the mentality that the PNM enforce or should I say branded them with, that you have to depend on the government. So that's the issue we have to do. I remember we have to break that, get rid of that thinking of the people that is dependent on the PNM government. So Andy, that's the problem. So we have to get that PNM people stop thinking that way. So black people, come on man. PNM don't own you guys. You guys own them. So stop thinking about get out and help yourself, and you will show how to be a better country. Andy for Gandhi, Gandhi for Andy. Andy, Bitcoin is a way of hiding money. The rich people want Bitcoin because they gotta hide money. I don't know how much money they want to hide, man. That guy's a fool guy out in India. They throw away all that Bitcoin rubbish you're talking about. Lock up the guy to about Bitcoin in India. Because he's a crook. Alright, Andy. See my both messages later.
Mr. Andy. Morning, Mr. Lennox. How things, man? I'm there in Jamaica. Yeah, man. All is well, man. I'm watching the corridor last night with Mr. Lennox show. People, when I listen to the people, the Trinidad people are lost in trust and confident in the system of governance. It's beyond doubt. A plurality of Trinidad people are saying, listen, the system now work, the system is unfair, it's a fight against them, it's only for a few wealthy, privileged, uptown people.
I want to hear that from the beginning, from them with Jamaica, you know. You saw Jamaica, everybody getting involved and being straightforward. Them could realize what's going on with the system. Them seeing how bad it is. And we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, understand by that we need to change the system. We need to get rid of this PNM. Let me listen to the Jamaican. You see how everybody getting involved on the ground report.
Mr. Andy. Morning, Mr. Lennox. How things, man? I'm there in Jamaica. Yeah, man. All is well, man. I'm watching the corridor last night with Mr. Lennox show. People, when I listen to the people, the Trinidad people are lost in trust and confident in the system of governance. It's beyond doubt. A plurality of Trinidad people are saying, listen, the system now work, the system is unfair, it's a fight against them, it's only for a few wealthy, privileged, uptown people. There are crises of governance in that country, man. The recent poll indicates the youngest block of the people seem as if them have no interest in voting. When I listen to the local government minister trying his level best to convince the people, and he had failed. Yeah, Mr. Andy. Yeah, man, there I go and listen from how Jamaica said we, you know. Yeah, man. Alright, later.
Thank you very much.
So short back.
Nice. Thank you very much, Jamaica. Let's continue.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Trinidad Tobago. Good morning to everybody in life. Good morning. Andy, listener, just imagine, I happened by chance to take a look at the Observer last night on I think Mikey's show. And Mikey had I think it's a piano man, some Barry something. I don't know, can't remember the man name.
Barry Garcia, he's a
And
PNM
boy,
fool.
Mikey had this man some questions there, and the man started to say, well, PNM is the best thing since God put this nation on the face of the earth. And that man talk one set of rubbish. Listen, man, the kind of question that Mikey put to the man, the man carry Mikey all around the world, you know. And the man looking like PNM is the best thing since sliced bread. And I hear this man talking one set of rubbish. It was based on the same Tobago airport that they built there, the airport they built in Tobago. And and Mikey asked him about the current situation that's going on in the country with the crisis that with crime and all this kind of thing. And the man here, that man talks so much and nonsense. You know, I have never seen nonsense in my life and rubbish that man talk. Boy, boy, I tell this country in a real mess, and the country in a mess, in a real mess. Anyway, by the way, Lennox, you know, I was watching the program last night, and the program just get cut just so we're going on with that. People will be looking forward to hearing you in the night.
No calls yet. Let me continue hearing the people and them all don't call.
I come. Okay, my brother. So anybody trying to be go, God bless. Have a blessed day. And Saturday is God bless.
Lack of electricity. Current went. I mentioned that as I started this morning. Maybe he probably made that when before, of course, I spoke.
Yeah, Andy. But Trump say he gonna get rid of cryptocurrency when he get back in power. You understand? You see, cryptocurrency is an open currency where people can manipulate. You understand? It's easy to get hacked. You know, because it's digital. You understand? The same thing, Raul. If we have crypto here, you're allowing Raul to thief more and hide money. What we need is cash. We don't want no crypto.
Andy, look at the video I sent you. Like about 6 minutes into the video, they actually show the slime extractor. This guy has like a fancy machine, like with glass and metal and vacuum and electricity and all this shit, and all this crap. Excuse me. But what I'm thinking is if we could make like a smaller extractor for like people who have like a lot of snails, like maybe like use something like a gallon bottle and then somehow figure out how to spray like the chemicals onto the snails to get the extraction from them. Come up with a to the last caller. The whole point of Bitcoin is to avoid the banking system. You don't need a banking system to get into the Bitcoin network. All you have to do right now, if you have a phone, you can get into Bitcoin. There's this app, a crypto wallet. It's called Phantom app. Go to phantom.app, install that on your wallet, and that basically app could act like your own bank right there. That's what I use it for myself. I store, like, whenever I have extra money, I just put it right into the Phantom app, and you can invest in Solana and all of the meme coins that you hear people talking about that's going viral. So I don't want to yell at you and say you're dotish, but you know, just like educate yourself on this, like read up on it more, and you will see that everything I tell you is real. So if like, let's say Auntie Kamala, when she gets into power, if she gets into power, legalizes Bitcoin like they did in El Salvador, you would see well, the banks are gonna like complain like hell, but that crypto can form its own economy by itself.
Andy, Lennox, Mikey, Newbie, good morning to you and to everybody there. This is the coolie girl from Santa Cruz. Andy, I want to tell that man, Nobody don't have to make the government look bad. They're doing a very, very good job of that themselves. They don't need any help. They have done well on their own, making themselves look bad. So bad that they smell into heaven's high. If you had to come and regurgitate all that crap on social media, it says a lot about you. Oh gosh, show people now that God gave you some gray matter. Don't be like a crayfish. Don't be like a crayfish. This government has done nothing good in this country except for their friends, family, finances. Which category you fall under? Which one? Thanks a lot, Andy.
What deficit that clown talking about there, Andy and Lennox? The deficit is not 15 and 5 billion. It's over $100 billion this government is in deficit, not US dollars. So I don't know he getting much from probably the deficit in the underwear that he talking about. That's a foolishness the PNM supporters just come out and talk. They know nothing what the government doing and putting the future generation of children in debt. Bunch of clogs. Have a good day, Andy. Them PNM supporters, especially them granny and them grandpa, them holding on for 2027 to get the pension raise, you know, because he tell them that he raised his own. But I'm sure when 2027 come, half of them done there already, eh? No pension increase because the place could be like Bangor Stone. You understand? It could be like Quarry Rock. The place could be so hard then. They might even cut their pension. So let granny and grandpa and them feel they gain something from the PNM government in 2027 is hardship and more taxes in the Rokunko Tung. Wait now. We building an airport in Tobago, right? He think 2 years overdue and it costing $431 million extra. Do the maths in that now. And I hear Mikey Joseph, former contractor, saying that how there is no corruption. But if I give you a house to build and you tell me you're going to build it in 6 months, and it's taking you 2 years after that 6 months you're going to build it, what that's saying? And it costs me the next $431 million to add on in it. What kind of foolishness these people just come with to justify this corruption? That is corruption, right? You tell me building the thing for 1.2 billion, it going up to 1.7 and counting, and that's extra money you have to fork out. And 2 years later, you know, that's supposed to finish in 2022. That is corruption, boy. Some people. Andy, one Bitcoin is over $100,000 right now, you know. $100,000, you understand? And this snail, these people talking about that, those snails are toxic snails, you know, the African snails, you know. It's very toxic. Those things that spread meningitis. Anybody play the eating that, them gonna dead. What slime will they taking out for them thing? You notice that them thing have no predators around them. That's why they prospering, because no animal in touching that, right? So you think human gonna consume that? Them go there if they eat that. Meningitis in your rokunko tung if they eat that.
No, but this one is thing for like skin disease and whatever. He go explain that. Let me continue. Let's continue.
And people granted, tell that idiot, manifesto idiot, manifesto fool, and nincompoop. El Salvador is owned by the mafia, brother. El Salvador mafia. Okay, idiot? Bye.
Okay.
Hi guys, morning. Guys, imagine, Kamala Prasad Bissessa said that she wants a criminal investigation into the cost overrun of over 431 million in the construction of the Tobago airport. And you know what is so strange, guys? When is anything with the UNC? These people could jump up corruption when UNC was in government, and everything, even though it was above board, they claim corruption and make it look as if they were breaking the law and thieving, as they like to say. But now imagine these people in this country, that keep defending the PNM, the brotherhood and the sisterhood are wrongdoers, these evil doers, that know PNM corrupt. They know it's massive corruption across the board with PNM, but yet still they show their bull face, you hear? And the pip come out of their mouth and they make comment defending the PNM evil. But let me tell you this now, people out here not stupid. So save all the old talk. Imagine Mikey Joseph, the former T&T Contractor Association president. He is going to jump up and say, cost overrun do not translate to corruption. Mikey Joseph, save your talk now. People out here, they get it through their head. People out here are not stupid. For years, some people were always believing everything that came out of the mouth of Kid Rowley and the PNM. But here now, people wake up. All who were sleeping wake up. All who were sitting down, they're standing up. And when they open all their mouth with all their lies, or they're not fooling anybody, them days gone. You understand? So continue. Yeah? Anybody who has anything, soon as they do anything, thing is thief. But when the PNM, in the massive corruption that the blind could see, all they defending them. But here now, they only wasting all their time. Or they ain't fooling nobody out here. What we want to know is where all the money gone. For the hospital, for the billions that missing, and all the millions and billions that this government cannot account for. We have an Auditor General with integrity, and she is bringing to light all the massive corruption, all the billions that missing. We want to know where the money gone. All of we in this country, all of we now, we need money. Everybody need money. You hear? And the people, we ain't getting nothing. So it's about time, or they answer the question, jail for all and all who defending all here.
Wait now. We building an airport in Tobago, right? The thing 2 years overdue, and it costing $431 million extra. Do the maths on that now. And I hear Mikey Joseph, former contractor, saying that how there is no corruption. But if I give you a house to build and you tell me you're going to build it in 6 months, and it's taking you 2 years after that 6 months you're going to build it, what that's saying, and it costs me the next $431 million to add on it. What kind of foolishness these people just come with to justify this corruption? That is corruption, right? You tell me building the thing for 1.2 billion, it go up to 1.7 and counting, and that's extra money you have to fork out. And 2 years later, you know, that's supposed to finish in 2022. There is corruption, boy. Some people sleeping on their side, yeah. How about good day, Andy? Andy, one Bitcoin is over $100,000 right now, you know. $100,000, you understand?
Not yet. Let me just finish off these voice notes. I'll take the calls in a little bit.
No caller. Trump is actually pro Bitcoin. That is why Bitcoin is shooting up to all-time highs right now. Bitcoin just a few hours ago crossed the $100,000 mark. Trump is very pro Bitcoin. He is assigning a secretary of the Treasury that's pro Bitcoin, and he said he actually wants to link the Medicare system, the Medicare payment system, and Social Security to Bitcoin. So once he does that, what do you think is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin? Think. Let's go, people. And the winner of the $20 Grand Report Bitcoin giveaway is Nadira. So Nadira, find a way to contact me and install the Phantom app, and I'll send you your $20 in Bitcoin. Congratulations.
Morning, Mr. Andy. Morning, Mr. Lennox. I listened to Mr. Lennox show last night on the corridor. So we have questions and it raises questions, and those questions are beyond doubt. These questions are surrounding of impropriety, illegality, and it must be beyond doubt that when you see the Prime Minister, you see honor, dignity, and authority. That's a system of governance Trinidad people them subscribe to, and that must be upheld. To the circumstances of the specific or the circumstances surrounding the Prime Minister, there are rooms to argue on. There's a lot of room. You understand? Very much room, because when we listen to the people on the ground, the people have been disappointed, not feeling pleased, they are not feeling comfortable. So it's more than, when we look at it, it's more than impropriety or illegality is going on in Trinidad. When I listen to the local government minister trying to convince the people them on his level best, and he fails at doing that. Yeah, Mr. Lennox, big up yourself. Big up yourself, YouTubers, them for Jamaica there this morning again.
Andy, good morning to you again, and to Mikey, Lennox, and to everybody out there. Andy, yeah, we were laughing at Barry Garcia last night on Lennox program, and Tagorica made a statement, and I came in with it as well, that his anatomy switched. His anatomy switched from the bottom, from the back, the lower back to his face, because the amount of crap that man was talking. Barry Garcia forget what he used to come and say on the ground report when you were over on the other side. He forget all what he used to say about Rowley on the Gladiator program. You see, money talk, and you know what does work. Thanks a lot.
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, Mikey K, and the rest of the crew. Marvel here. But I listened to this man talking about Bitcoin and Bitcoin. Bitcoin has, I know a lot of people who actually invested and was mining Bitcoin and so on, and actually holding their hand balling right now. Because, first of all, Bitcoin has no value of its own. You can't assign a value to it. So people could manipulate the value of the Bitcoin. So you might have a million Bitcoin now. It might have a very high value today, and next hour, right, the value drop. You don't know what the value of the Bitcoin is. You don't have any tangible anything to deal with Bitcoin, right? So, and I think that the honorable opposition leader has actually voiced her opinion and said that they will not be pursuing that cashless system, because they realize with the cashless system the value of the money and so on could be easily manipulated. The other thing is that right, the caller who called and spoke about the government doing a good job, I am trying to figure out what planet he living on to decide to make a statement like that. The government is not doing a good job. Right now, public servants have not gotten a salary raise since 2013. Right now, the roads, you're driving like if you're driving on the moon. You're playing a game called Mario Kart when you're driving. You gotta guess where the white lines is. You gotta guess where the you always gotta be avoiding potholes and so on. And if you look at, the murder rate has gone up to close to 600, right? Every year we almost reaching 600, or we passing 600, right? The murder rate under the UNC was always, the murder rate was always the lowest when PNM was not in power, right? I remember that a Minister of National Security by the name of Joe Theodore, where the murder rate was less than 100, right? Under Gary Griffith, under the People's Partnership, Gary Griffith, Jack Warner and so on, the murder rate had actually dropped to below 300 or 400 as the case may be, right? So, I don't know what planet he living on to say that the government doing a good job. Right? So we gotta stop. I mean, people like this who calling into the program and making such asinine statements. I know it's a free country and people have their People have their opinions to share, but people like these people need to educate themselves before they make any kind of contributions to any radio program, because all they're doing is making themselves look and sound foolish. Right? Great is the UNC. We're looking forward to the rising sun. We will prosper in 2025, and we're looking forward to seeing Auntie Kamala and her people, her cabinet back in power for another 5 years and possibly more, to bring this country back from the morass that it is in right now.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to everybody once again. Andy, listen now. I like what Auntie Kamala saying in the Monday night meeting going there, you know. It's lock up time, right? Is where however the door swing, let it swing, man. Because here we're going on, it's time now people have to be accounted for their actions. It can be taking taxpayers' money and spending here, there, and everywhere, and cannot account for it. Who does do that? Who does run a business so? Right? And I like what Auntie Kamala say, right? A forensic investigation, and who found wanted? Well, it's blue lights and silver bracelets for them. Hey, Rowley and the PNM, how are they going? Everything all right? Soon it'll happen. God bless.
Good morning, my brothers. Wonderful show, usual. Yeah, son. Mr. Mikey K, Mr. Andy Williams, and Mr. Lennox Smith. I listened to Mr. Mikey K program last night. I hear this fella called Barry Garcia. Boy, Barry Garcia, HYMC. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. Waste of time. PNM slave.
This Lahakita or Delmont, whoever it is, the PNM supporters believe that cost overrun is something you eat. It's like food cost overrun. So the PNM will give them cost overrun. So because they're not smart enough to know what the meaning of cost overrun. They think that's like a banana or a plantain they could eat. That's the problem. You have to educate them what cost overrun is. Okay? Talk to you later. Because Andy, that guy is right. Bitcoin is a waste of time. You could put money in people like Elon Musk and could put money to make sure the value go up.
Yeah.
So people will invest their money and use it. That's how Donald Trump stock went up because Elon Musk put money in Donald Trump stock, so it went up. But Donald Trump stock is way more cheap. Okay, brother? If some calling is damn registration to our Bitcoin, you're idiot dummy. Okay? People can manipulate that damn crap. That's why India will lock up the money in India for that stupidness later.
Nice. Mikey.
Oh,
wait. Go ahead, Mikey. I will take some calls after you. We will take some calls. Hold on the voice notes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mikey K.
And my brother, I'll send you a number that we have to call one of our comrades. So I'll send that to you in a little bit, about 9 o'clock or something. So good morning to you, my brother Andy Pitbull Williams. Morning to you, brother Lennox Smith, technical director. Everyone locked on. Good morning indeed. Yeah, I know some people are still feeling that last night with Barry Garcia. But let me make it clear, Andy. At no point in time one should be complacent and feel that this is just something that you're just going to waltz into government. No. The incumbent, which is Rowley and the PNM, regardless if they're moving, wherever, the PNM is basically saying, listen, I am selling myself to you as someone who handled all your issues, who took care of all your problems, who managed all your affairs, right, at the best, and was able to elevate your lives and make you live better. That's what they come in the campaign on. That's what they come in the campaign on. He made it quite clear that Fitzgerald Hines was a liability. He made it quite clear. He said that Hines should have gone. He didn't connect with the constituents. He didn't connect with the people. He didn't connect with the executive. He said all of that. And my thing to that was, at this point in time, the narrative then is to make Mr. Hines a scapegoat. I hold no brief for Mr. Hines. Whether I mean anybody knows that. I could care less about him. but you can't come and sell us that kind of rubbish. So in other words, certain people will be put to the back and all their political sins will be washed away. Their incompetence, the fact that they failed, the fact that they were able to do anything at all, just move them and that's it. So you had to keep an eye on the finance minister too. Because remember, he was once the chairman of the General Council and he was replaced. He was replaced by Stuart Young. So all this window dressing and all these cosmetic things that they come in with, you have to look beyond that and understand how you live for the last almost 10 years. When I told Mr. Garcia, listen, mismanagement of COVID, almost 5,000 murders in 9 years. Yesterday it was at 576 while I was speaking to him. I'm sure this morning it has gone up, unfortunately. Home invasions, record reports of extortion, kidnapping incidents, poor academic performance in our school system, a stagnant economy, no direct foreign investment, no major revenue generating policy or program, unemployment at an all-time high, the 4% disrespect to the unions, citizens, small and medium business can't access foreign exchange, petrotrin, dead babies in the NICU, the fact that Rowley take the money, poor infrastructure, poor, all of that. And his reply was, many of these things can be dispelled. Yeah. So you know for a fact that they're not going to be focusing on any of the facts that they fail us. So what are they coming to tell us? That we lied? We didn't live in the way we say we live in? We suffering? What's going to be the social stick, the measuring stick? How many people go to see Vibes Cartel? How many people shop this year? How many people go out to the savannah for a free flea market? What are they going to say? People have money? That's why they're going to these things? Is that what they're going to use? You're going to allow them to get away with that? So the fact of the matter is, Mr. Garcia cleared the air on all of these matters and made it clear that the PNM is coming to campaign. You know that they fail. You know that the fact of the matter is that the government has collapsed. They cannot deliver and they cannot service you, the people of this country. You know that. But in spite of all of that, they are coming to sell you that they have done a great job. So what do we do? What do we do? The political leader of United National Congress announced 3 candidates over the weekend. How many people who calling and bumping their gum and making all these statements and want to talk about the ethnicity of people and going on the chat and talking about Indian this and all that with your vile, nasty self, with your brutal mentality. Which one of these individuals have called any of these candidates and said, where's your camp? I'm coming. I have family living in that area. I can take you to a house where you can get 10 votes. I will walk with you. Let me know what's your schedule. How many of you? But all they're looking for is kinks in the armor of our political leader, the Honorable Kamala Prasad, and you're simply just trying to throw water on a hot, burning campaign that means everything to the people. How many of you are getting involved? You call Vandana? Vandana, what's going on, girl? I ain't have much, but tell me what I can do. I can make a phone call. I can call up some people. I can help mobilize. Dr. Michael Dolan, I don't know you, sir, but if you are chosen, the leader in her wisdom must know what she was doing. What you need, San Fernando West, we have to win that. We must win that. You there, Saddam Hussein, young man, I know you might be tied up in court cases, but while they're doing your court cases, what can we do to keep the campaign running on a daily basis? What is the message? What do we have to do? How many of you all did that? But you're studying Barry Garcia? Barry Garcia has a job to do. The PNM is not going to lay down and play dead. They have failed. They're footing on the back ropes. They don't have much to stand on. But every day you attack the UNC, every day you run with PNM propaganda, every day you look for kinks in the armor of Kamala Prasad, etc., you are breathing life into a dying government. You are actually trying to resurrect a dead government. That's what you're doing. Stop it. Stop it. You have prospective candidates. Work with them. Whether you like them or you don't like them, that's not the issue. The mission, the objective is to get rid of this PNM blight. Stop your nonsense. Stop running with everything that you hear. All kind of old talk. This is silly season. You'll hear all kind of stupid talk. Forget that. You know how you suffer for the last almost 10 years. You know. Nobody can come and tell you that. You know when you couldn't send the children to school. You know when you couldn't put food on the table. You know when you lost your work. You know when you had to sell your car. You know when you fall in a pothole and nobody there to help you to buy parts. You know when you went to the hospital and you lay down on the floor. You know when you went to the health center and they tell you it's an opening today. You know you can't go and buy medicine. You know you can't go to the grocery. You know that. So regardless of what Barry Garcia, the PNM say, are you getting involved? Because there's one plan, and that plan is we must live better. What are you doing? What are you doing? And that's the key. Hey, morning again, Lennox.
Good morning to you as well, my friend. Well said. I don't think there's much to add. Do we have if we have callers? Of course, we'll take those calls, because I'm sure that I wouldn't call it a ration. I will call it, of course, exercise in sense, common sense, because of course, clearly, what I have heard about the Barry Garcia and what I know of him, common sense is not as common as what we think. In the as far as spokesperson for the PNM is concerned, and
so
therefore it is very
you
easy.
guys are not so true. Barry Garcia make people get diarrhea last night, but go ahead, Lennox.
Yeah, but that not only easy to refute, because Mikey put it in perspective. All you have to do is reference your own experience, and we have always said that experience is the best teacher. And if you fail to, of course, take that, what I consider to be tried and tested perspective, and then of course you go with illusions and delusions, and then of course you are subjecting yourself to more ache, pain, and agony if of course you make the wrong choice come 20.
Yeah, so you're going to take this toxic thing and put it into a next bottle, try to change the label, alter the label a bit, and then sell it to the people. It's the same poison. It's the same PNM poison. PNM is not an option.
1 minute, Lennox
It's not
Smith
an
and
option.
Mikey. Let me take this call because it have been a while. We ain't heard this person. A pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, ground report. Tunapuna here, brothers.
Go ahead, Tunapuna, man. Long time. It have been long. A lot of people asking for you, man. They saying, well, where the warrior, Mr. Tunapuna? But at least they hearing you now. You go ahead, Mr. Tunapuna. We are live on Gael, the Caribbean tour at this point too. So you could always tell the people on Gael morning. Go ahead, Tunapuna.
Right, to the ground report family. And they are going against regulation because I have serious health problems.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Right, so first let me say this. This country, really something really wrong with the people in this country. Because one, Corn board cannot account for nearly $3 billion. You have some corruption taking place in PTSC, which come hundreds of millions of dollars. You also have a problem of this new scandal that has been exposed with the report with the result of the Piaco fiasco. Right? All these things taking place and people still, like it's normal with the PNM and the people in this country. And the eye watching, look at what's going on in South Korea. They're calling for the head of the president there, sanctioning him, impeaching him. Yeah? And look at what is happening in this country. And we just taking this thing as normal. I want to tell all you something, fellas. People in Trinidad and Tobago, listen to what I have to say here this morning. This issue with the lecturers at UE who not getting, we could see a next thing like Petrotrin, the closure of UE, Andy, because when teachers there and lecturers cannot get what they want and get better terms and conditions outside, they go leave there. Plus the pressure that the government is putting on parents, because what they're saying is that is a strain on the government to fund UE, and it's calling for parents and then students to have to increase